Hey tennis fans, my name is Shane Terry and this is Tennis News Updates. American tennis star Sloane Stephens burst onto the scene at a young age and was heralded one of the next great tennis champions. She shocked the tennis world when she defeated Serena Williams at the 2013 Australian Open to reach her maiden Grand Slam semifinal. After this tournament, she rose to number 17 in the world at just 19 years of age. From this moment forward, she would face the expectation of being the new face of American tennis. Sloane Stephens is such a naturally gifted player with speed to burn, a ferocious forehand, and the ability to play tremendous offense and defense. The problem with Stephens to this point has been a lack of consistency. You never quite know what you will get from her from day to day. She has the ability to beat anybody, but also the ability to lose to anybody. After making that semifinal run in Australia, she struggled with results and questions of when she would win her first title. Early in her career, she really succeeded in the Grand Slams, but struggled in the regular WTA events. In 2013, she made the fourth round or better at all four majors and would finish the year at a career high of number 11. She eventually captured her first career title in 2015 at the City Open in Washington, D.C., which was a huge moment for her. But then in the following week, she went out in the opening round of the Rogers Cup and then fell in the first round of the U.S. Open. She picked up steam again early in 2016, where she won her second title in Auckland, but then fell in the opening round of the Australian Open. She picked up two more titles in 2016 and looked to be heading toward the top 10. But a major foot injury saw her pull out of the U.S. Open and she would be out for 11 months. In 2017, she returned to tennis at Wimbledon, where she lost to Alison Riske in the opening round. She came back strong during the U.S. Open series, making back-to-back Masters 1000 semifinals. She would come into the U.S. Open ranked 87 in the world with no real expectations of winning. However, in true Sloane Stephens fashion, she pulled off an incredible run to win her first Grand Slam. But after that, she would go on an 8-match losing streak going into 2018. Despite an 8-match losing streak, she maintained that everything would be okay, and in just a few weeks' time, she went on to win the Miami Open. She had a strong clay season as well, getting to the French Open final where she fell to Simona Halep in a 3-set battle. This was a deflating loss for Stephens, who held a set and break lead. Sloane Stephens would go on to qualify for the WTA finals that year and make it to the final. She finished 2018 at number 3 in the world, her highest rank she has ever reached in her career. After 2018, it's been pretty downhill for the former U.S. Open champion. I believe she never fully recovered after losing that French Open final. She was so close to winning her second major title, but it just wasn't meant to be. Despite periods of good play, she hasn't been able to sustain it long enough to move back up the rankings. Her ranking has progressively fallen season after season, and the results have been sparse. Stephens' last substantial run came in 2022, where she made the French Open quarterfinals, losing to young American Coco Gauff. At one point in her career, you could almost bet on her to reach a second whichever slam. In particular, the French Open, where she has had her best results. But there seems to be an overall lack of motivation at this stage in her career. She finished 2024 ranked 78th in the world on a 6-match losing streak dating back to Wimbledon last July. At 31 years of age, Sloane Stephens seems content with what she's achieved in tennis, in addition to all of her off-court endeavors that she has going on. Tennis fans can't help but think that she has more to give to the sport. That's been the story throughout her career, is that she always has just that little bit more, but just doesn't seem to want to pull it out. She has won a few lower-level titles over the past few years, but hasn't had that one big run. The question has always been, does Sloane Stephens want it bad enough? Time is of the essence, and as a 30-something-year-old tennis player, time is not on her side. I, like many Sloane Stephens fans, hold hope that she has at least one big run left in her. But that is it for this video, you guys. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Shane Terry, and this is Tennis News Updates. I thank you guys for watching.